Hi everyone, Jean here from Decorate for the Culture. Welcome to another DIY video. Today we're going to be focusing on do-it-yourself fabric napkin. It's a little close-up and what you'll need. Scissors, the fabric, and this fabric I found it at Walmart, and it's a yard, so you can do more than one fabric napkin for your table setting. A glue gun, which is sitting here. I haven't turned it on yet because it gets really hot. Another napkin to compare for measurement, and an iron. You need an iron because that'll really help you with the crease. So let's get started. So if you saw in the picture, my inspiration for doing my own napkin was to match this gift. So I found this TJ Maxx beautiful wine glasses with a bee. So I said, oh, wouldn't this be a nice gift to match it with a napkin? And that's where the idea arose. So we have our fabric. Take it out. I'll set this aside. And hopefully you're enjoying these videos. You've hit that subscribe button. I don't like to be that person, but please support, follow me on social media, support, subscribe, Decorate for the Culture. So this fabric size, I already made two, and I want to make another one. And hopefully I have enough fabric to make two more. And it was very inexpensive. If I'm not mistaken, this was $5 at Walmart. So to make 4 fabric napkins for $5, you can't beat it. And the fact that it's personalized, even better. So here's our other fabric napkin to match for measurement. So let's see, am I going to be able to get 2 more out of here? Yes, I am. So I'm going to just fold it in half. We'll use the measuring for the sides. So I'm going to fold this in half. Going to cut the fabric. I don't have a special scissor. I'm just using a regular scissor. And there's our piece of fabric. I am going to set one aside. And now for measurement. You definitely want to leave space around the napkin. So I'm definitely going to use a space above here. And I'm going to cut off the perforated, that edge. I'm going to cut that off and then measure from there. So let's do that first. I want to cut that edge off. I do not want that edge. Let the perforated line guide you. So we're gonna throw that piece out and set it aside. And now we can measure. I love that I have this mat and it helps me measure. It's very handy. So I'm going to leave about ½ inch. 1/2 inch to 1 inch. Same for the bottom and the top. On the side, it might be a little narrower, but it's okay because this is a do-it-yourself and we're saving plenty of money by making 4 fabric napkins with less than $5. And it'll make for a very nice gift. We still have some fabric left over. We no longer need the other napkin. This is what I'm left with. And now we need to iron. I'm going to fold it and then iron to make it easier to put the glue, the hot glue. And it'll help with having a straighter line. So here we have our fabric. I'm going to make a very small crease. And you know, with your finger alone, you're going to get a crease. And of course, the iron is going to help. Make sure the surface you're using, you can have heat. There you have your edge, and we're going to continue this process all around. And instead of doing the one right next to it, because of the fold, I'm going to do the opposite side first. And it'll make more sense once you start folding. Once you start gluing, I'm sorry. It'll make more sense once you start gluing it. Okay. You can cut that off later. Opposite sides are done. Now, see about the corners. If you want all the corners, so now these corners are going to be on top of, right? That's what we want. Before ironing, if you want, you can cut some of this off, this corner. Really up to you. At an angle. Just so that when you fold it, when you glue it, I'm sorry, it makes it easier, but that's up to you. It's all about preference. So after you have folded all of your corners, now it's time to glue it. After your glue gun has warmed up, as you can tell, mine is already dripping, you can start gluing your napkin. And make sure you start with the bottom. So whatever gets folded inside. So you don't want to start with this one, which is on top. You want to start with the bottom one. Of course, be very careful. It gets hot. And a little goes a long way. If you have one of these, in case you don't want to touch the glue and move that over, you can. And of course, depending how experienced you are, this could be a very quick do-it-yourself job. I am just going to keep going here. And then fold it down. And because we already ironed it, be careful, it's definitely hot. I'm going to do the opposite side now. The opposite because we want the bottom, not the top. You can move the gun or you can move the fabric. However it works for you. I personally do not know how to sew, so using a glue gun works for me. But if you know how to sew, you can also make your own napkins that way. After you've glued both sides, right, the opposite sides, now we're going to do the fabric that goes on top. This is relatively fast. Again, be careful with hot glue. You're going to need to put a little extra on the corner. Your fabric napkin. I usually just fold it. Yes. It's okay if it's slightly uneven. And it all depends on how you want to prepare your napkin, but I'm using this napkin ring, this do-it-yourself napkin ring that you can learn how to do in my other video, because with the design like this of the bumblebee, you don't need much. So how nice is that? And it does not take long. And it was all to match a gift. So there you have it, your do-it-yourself fabric napkin with less than $5. Let me know, what did you think? Comment, suggestions, what I can improve on. I hope this helped you and gave you ideas for a gift or your table setting. Until next time. Oh, and please subscribe.